fly ass chicks who paint them pretty ass lips. For them trap boys out doubling up on bricks. For musicians like myself that was blessed with a gift. Rap for the package, see what it is. Swerving through traffic like I lost control of the whip. Hurt the competition like I ran over these bricks. Double lines mean nothing when you're hugging the bridge. Red light, green light, headlight, geek bright. Superstar life make these lanes hate right.
What's up, y'all? What's going on? How's everybody doing?
All right.
I'm back,
there's
baby.
no basketball, football, or hockey, so it's pretty boring right now. But overall,
we had a game. We had a game. We had a game.
Yeah, if you call it a game.
Is that really classified?
I was excited for it.
I was excited for football being back.
Yeah, it was D-toilet. Not really.
Yeah. Trey Lance was pretty good, man.
Ron, what's going on, Ron?
What's up, man? What's up?
Not much. I'm feeling good. How about yourself?
I feel very good, man.
Oh, shit. All right. Derek, what's going on? Ain't seen you in a while, player. Great to see you. How's everything going?
Yeah, man. I'm good. Trying to get this rest of the school year done, and then we're ready for the new school year. October 5th, baby. I'm ready.
October the 5th.
You know it. You know what the deal is.
I don't. What's going on October the 5th?
Rocco's coming to town, man. Santa Claus. Something coming to town, baby.
I can't say anything because if I say something, I'm too cocky. I don't say nothing. I ain't shit. I'm trying to figure out at what point where am I with this? You know what I mean?
Listen, I want all the smoke. I just want to make it out of Leaking the Pills Financial live.
No, you make it out live. I'm trying to tell you, it's not. I keep telling everybody it's not the same like that no more. Like,
all right. As long as they don't start nothing, won't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? I cheat.
No, it ain't like that. It's usually people that
I cheat when I fight. I don't care. I'm gonna throw a soda in their face, and we're gonna get up out of there. Right in the Uber.
Yeah, see, you're doing too much, man.
I ain't got time for it. No, y'all know y'all rowdy. I know y'all rowdy, man. Y'all know how to act.
Yeah, but we winning now. That's why we know how to act now.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we're winning now. So now we know that we're not in there to start fights. We actually want you to come to the tailgate, talk a little trash, and then we're gonna whoop your ass. Like we can actually say that now.
Y'all turning the Cowboy fans.
Before it was like, before it was like, oh no, we gonna get our ass whooped. We ain't taking 2 ass whoopings. So
right, you ain't taking 2 ass whoopings. You go up to 700 level, it's a whole rumble.
Yeah. But I'll say this though, we do have Ian Rakelli in the building, man. What's going on, Ian?
Yes, Ian Rakelli is in the building. Sports Angle / Vegas Hockey Hub. Yes.
Yeah, so due to our production, he has let us know that ESPN and the NFL Network, the National Football League, announced that they will be a non-binding agreement, which will non-binding agreement under ESPN, which will acquire the NFL Network and certain other media assets owned and controlled by the NFL. Okay, so they're gonna get rid of them. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Nobody want none of other shows. They just want to raise them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is ESPN going to ruin it like they've ruined a lot of other things?
I see. This is the thing I don't understand about ESPN. They keep saying they ain't got this money, keep firing people, but then they acquire stuff. Like you just honestly, you just acquired TNT from the NBA on TNT. You just acquired all of them. Now you're acquiring the NFL. Like I understand you trying to take out all your competition, but you got to have money to pay all these people.
Right.
Well, the reason, what I was told, the reason why they doing all this fire people, so they can pay other people to come in. Now, I don't shoot the messenger. That's what I was told.
All right. Well,
honestly, I blame ESPN for ruining hockey. They signed the NHL and they don't promote it on ESPN. Like, why'd you buy it?
We're gonna get into promotion, but let's start off with this. What happened, baby? Ron, let's hit it off with this. What happened, baby?
What happened, baby? What happened? You know what? My first what happened, baby, is Pete Carroll. why I say Pete Carroll went somewhere on, I think, a podcast or radio, and he said the Raiders going to at least win 10 games this year.
That ain't bad. You gotta have some type of faith. If he'd have told you,
Well, what's the issue? Oh, wait, hold on. What's the issue? What's the issue with that?
The issue, you don't tell your fans. You don't say nothing. They'll be like, we gonna win a lot of games. Don't put no number on how many games you gonna win. I mean, y'all don't
in that division.
I know it's crazy. That's why I'm saying it. I don't.
In that division,
right?
Listen. We're going to win if we're healthy. We're going to win at least 11. The Chiefs are probably going to win the division, and the Chargers will win about 10 or 11. So you're trying to tell me it's going to be 4 teams with 10 or 11 wins? No, buddy.
That's what I mean. That's why I said.
Somebody might fall off.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. Somebody might. It ain't guaranteed everybody gonna keep winning, man. Somebody may fall off.
The Raiders defense is garbage.
We have seen some disappointing things go on.
The Raiders defense.
There's at least one team that's going to fall off. All right. There's one team in the AFC West is going to fall off a cliff this year. There's one team that's going to continue to progress and continue to get better. And then there's that one team that's just going to stay mid. Okay. They are just going to stay in mediocrity like they have for the last 5 or 6 years.
But all I just trying to say, you don't.
And for anybody who's listening, and to all the millions of people watching this show, which, by the way, thank you. You can probably figure out who I'm talking about.
You don't tell.
I'm not.
You don't say that. Now, my last one. Football. You might well say football is bad. We got a lot of injuries in the NFL. A lot. And the season had not really kicked off yet. And a lot of people been going down. And it's not good. So, that's all I got, Dennis.
Okay, cool beans. What you got over there, Derek?
What happened, baby? I want to say Shannon Sharp. Like, we all know the situation.
He had a little fine shit over there, fucked it up. That's what you're trying to say.
But see, that's the thing. When you at his age, you should know better. And I get it. You are a grown man and you have your own life to live. But when that life to live costs you $20-something million and an ESPN job, you got to start reevaluating your actions. And you got to take accountability. Now, the girl sets you up, but if you don't mess with the girl, or like Nikki, the comedian said, find yourself an old sister, cook you some turkey wings and all that good stuff, soul food, you will be in this situation. And then, ESPN put you on, they fire you the same week your brother goes in the Hall of Fame. I think that's the tragedy out of everything. So he's good, he's still a millionaire, but that's just a big L. So yeah, Shannon Sharp, man, what happened, baby? Got to make better decisions. Got to be more careful.
So I'm waiting to hear the L. I've been listening to Derek this whole time, but where was the L at?
I mean, the L is the fact that he lost the ESPN job.
Hey, so all I'm hearing is good news. I'm waiting to hear the bad news. Where's the bad news at?
Well, you don't like you? You don't like you, man?
No, I'm saying him leaving ESPN don't mean shit.
I'm saying being let go from ESPN. That's one of the best news you can ever hear.
Nah, but he was pretty good on First Take.
Hey. He doesn't need ESPN. All right?
True,
ESPN needed him. He doesn't need ESPN.
But Ian, what I'm trying to say is
I like that, Ian. I like that.
Ain't no booty worth no $20 million in the ESPN job.
Ain't no coochie in the world. All right,
worth that.
It ain't no alien coochie out there. All right, there's no alien coochie out there. There's no there's no spirits coming back from the dead coochie out there. There's no $20 million.
None.
I understand that, but what I'm saying to you is that with his partnerships, his affiliation with Colin Cowherd, and that network that he has right now, he'll be fine. All right.
Yeah,
Leave
but
it ESPN.
That's what I said the same
ESPN. Leave it
like
ESPN.
Steve Harvey
to me
said,
isn't that
they
big of a deal.
they print money every day. I'm always hustling and working.
I'm just saying it's not a big deal leaving ESPN.
It
right?
is a
There's
big
no
deal because you didn't have to do it. Not saying that you did anything illegal to that young lady, but don't get involved with people who just ain't good for you. You know what I mean? I don't want to judge him because he's grown. But dude, man, you're black. The scope is on you. You know anything you do will be held against you. So, hey, man, hopefully he'll probably get it back somehow, some way. But that's a L, man. I'm sorry.
I agree. What you got over here, Ian?
I mean, honestly, when it comes to what happened, baby. Now, I wasn't on the show, and I wasn't here to be present for that show. But I remember a few weeks back, there was a certain co-host who was talking about the Atlanta Hawks and how, oh my gosh, they've made these incredible moves. Oh my gosh, they have done this, this, and this. And then he told a guest on this show to do your research. Well, unfortunately for that co-host, I did my research.
Oh, shit.
And there's no effing way the Hawks have all of a sudden went from being an 8 seed at best to now being top 4 in the East.
You done?
What, half the season of Kristaps Porzingis from a year before?
Wait a minute. You done, player? See, I cannot really talk to you because you don't got no team.
Well, you said to go do your research, and I did.
Number 2.
Okay.
The East wide open. Like 2 butt cheeks.
Wow. Like 2 butt cheeks. Which side do you want?
Boston not going to be the same this year.
We're not going to pause that? We're not going to pause that, Dennis?
What, 2 butt cheeks? Wait, are we talking about woman butt cheeks? Right?
I'm just saying. You said
okay.
I don't, but we got to go.
Wait a minute. 2.
Look what BJ said. Look what BJ said.
2, the Pacers not going to be the same because they point guard going to be out for the rest of the season. 3,
and they traded what you call them.
Right. 3, you don't know what you're going to get from the Cavs or the New York Knicks. Milwaukee.
I think the Knicks are strong. The Cavs is regular season strong. Milwaukee is up in the air.
Right.
Orlando is one of the teams that I'm looking at as a top 4 team. As a matter of fact, they have to be a top 4 team. Not only that, they have to make it to the second round of playoffs.
So then, after that, it's wide open. Who else you got in?
Now, if you wanted to say on the show that you think the Hawks are now going to be a certified playoff team, I was going to let that slide.
When you make it to the playoffs,
on a show and
when you're a top 3 team, you in the playoffs.
But when you tell DK that they're a top 4 team in the East,
top 4, yeah,
all because they got Kristaps Porzingis,
and who else?
Who gets hurt a lot? Who gets hurt a lot?
And they had drafted Asa Newell from Georgia.
And who else?
But he's going to be a bench guy. He's going to be a rotation piece.
Nobody's a bigger Trae Young fan than me.
Wait a minute.
But
who else got this offseason?
The starting lineup of the Atlanta Hawks is not the top 4 in the East.
But wait a minute. You missing 4 people who we got this offseason.
Please elaborate. Oh, please. I want to hear this. Who?
So we got the dude from Minnesota. He played defense, and he to bring the ball up. I forgot his name right now.
Well, I know the people that you added. I'm trying to figure out who you're talking about. Because it's not Luke Kennard.
Oh, yeah, we got Luke.
But he's going to be a bench guy. He's going to be...
Bro, what I'm saying is like gumbo.
I'm saying is that Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Luke Kennard, and half the season of Kristaps Porzingis doesn't all of a sudden make you a top 4 team.
No, what I'm saying, we're not even worried about him right now. He didn't just play part of the season and be like, hey, go sit over there for 20 games till we get ready for the playoffs.
What I'm saying to you is that I saw your starting lineup when you were talking about this, and I look at it and go, it's a playoff team, but it's not top 4 in the East. It's not.
You got your opinion, I got mine.
But when you said so confidently to do your research, I went, okay. Challenge accepted.
Well, keep on bringing the challenge. That's what we do here. Talk your ish.
Hold on. So, I'm looking at your roster right now. You got Kit Capella, Dyson Daniels.
Wait a minute.
No, they
Clint went to Houston.
No, they didn't.
He went to Houston.
Bro, I know their starting lineup. They have Trae Young. They have Dyson Daniels. You have Zachary Ricochet. You have Jalen Johnson.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. That was last year.
Okongu. Okay. You have Chris Porzingis, who played half a season last year and was hurt. I mean, they have some good additions on the bench, but there's really no big starting lineup changes except for Porzingis. That's it.
But really, and we seen it last year, you really don't got to have a big-time superstar.
And the other thing that puzzled me is that you were talking all this crap about Quinn Snyder, saying that he's not that great of a coach.
He's not. What he proved.
But here's the thing. You're saying about here's what I'm saying about you, Ron, is that when it comes to Quinn Snyder, you were talking all this about, oh, he's not that great of a coach. But then, hold on. But then you're talking about how the Atlanta Hawks are going to be a top 4 team in the East. In order to be a top 4 team in the East, you have to have a good quality coach.
Well,
and you were downplaying him 5 minutes before.
You talking about Jalen Johnson? You talking about Jalen Johnson?
Yeah,
wait a minute. What he won in the NBA?
Do I need to remind you that he led the Hawks to the playoffs in that first year he was there? I mean, he got bounced in the first round.
No, you're not hearing me. I said what he won in the NBA. Had he won in the damn thing?
If you're saying has he won an NBA Finals, the answer is no. It's a clear statement.
Had he even touched?
What I'm saying to you, Ron, is that when it comes to Quinn Snyder, he's a top 10, top 15 coach, but he's not a top 5 quality coach that's going to elevate you from a 9 seed to a 4 seed. That's all I'm saying.
You got your opinion, I got mine, player.
But that's my what happened, baby. That's it.
All right. Well, my what happened, baby. I sat down and I was excited. Thursday Night Football was on Peacock. NBC, for people that don't know what Peacock is, it's NBC, all right? Guess what else is on NBC? The NBA just came to NBC. So I sat down and I watched the game, first game of the season, NFL, all types of commercials was on. Wrestling, everything else that Peacock owns. There was not one NBA commercial. Not one NBA commercial broadcast throughout that damn game. And we live streamed half the game, the other half I watched. Not one NBA commercial was broadcast. And NBC now owns the NBA, right? They have their rights to the NBA. And they didn't broadcast it. So I'm starting to figure this out. The NBA don't give a damn about promotion. I'm just really starting to figure this out. NBA don't give a damn about promotion. Promotion don't mean shit to them. They are not trying to promote at all. That was the easiest time for you to promote right there. And it ain't like you had to do a commercial, a new commercial. You got an old commercial that you could have played with all your damn shows. The stars of all your shows going. They already got that commercial. They could just play that shit. It's gonna be bad for the NBA now. I'm watching them because I love to see this young talent, but they ain't displaying it. They ain't giving us nothing. You know what I mean? I'm just upset about it. Totally upset. But if ticket price is gonna stay $12 at the Sixers game, I'm gonna be there.
It might be $5.
Just wanna let y'all know I'm be there.
It might be $5.
Has the last 10 years, has the NBA really done anything outside of the what's the name cup? The Players' Cup. Has they really done anything promotional for the NBA?
No, it used to be. You remember Christmas? They used to have a promotion joint. Everybody was shooting basketballs and everything.
Yeah.
They had their own short sleeve shirts. I'm just talking about what happened in the last 10 years, but a lot of this stuff faded. They used to wear the sleeve shirts at one point. They stopped doing that. The Martin Luther King Day game used to be a big thing. They stopped that. You know what I mean? What else used to happen? The first game of the season used to be a big thing. That was all hyped up.
Yeah, ring night.
You know the schedule. The NBA schedule releases August 14th.
Yeah.
You don't even hear nothing about that.
Right.
I'm just letting you know, it's the promotion. The promotion is fucking terrible. But in the last 10 years, they was building up promotion. They was doing good. Now, promotion is terrible.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Ricky Bobby, what's going on? Dalton, what's going on? BJ, man, stop coming in here talking that BS. All right. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Stop talking that BS.
Hey, Rob,
So
we all ready for some
everybody?
football, homie.
Yeah.
We all ready for some football.
You ready, dog?
We ready.
It's all the 10 million out there.
That all you got, Dennis?
Yeah, that's all I got, man. Let's get into the certified players.
My certified player is you, Dennis.
I
And
got a
you
certified
said,
player. Hold on, let me hold my plaque. Hold on. Where's my plaque at? Hold on, let me get my plaque. There you go. Go ahead.
you and my certified player because you said a lot of these podcasts got a lot of drama. And people love drama. You told me this, a year ago? A year ago. Cam Newton got drama. Gilly in that drama. Who else?
And then Johnny Manziel hit an 8 ball. He got the
Right.
drama.
So
He said, what did he say? Johnny, what made you stop at this stop, Johnny? He pulled up and said, I know what it was.
so Ryan Clark in with the drama. So you got all these.
And all this started because Cam Newton didn't have Jalen Hurts on his top 10 list.
Right.
And a lot of people started taking personal shots at Cam Newton. I'm not going to take a personal shot at Cam Newton,
Right.
but I want to know what's the premise of your list.
Right.
Because there's no way you not putting Jalen Hurts on your list, but yet you're going to put Justin Herbert on your list.
Right.
There's no way.
Listen. I'm starting to lose that Justin Herbert take. I ain't gonna lie, because what I've always said about Justin Herbert, he is the Dan Marino of this time. He put up the numbers. He just crappy in the playoffs.
Right.
Now Dan Marino did make it to the Super Bowl and lost, but like he's a pure thrower,
Right.
and he's one of the best pure throwers in football.
So,
He just right now he's on a team that's trying to get his identity back. I used to be scared of the Chargers. I'm not scared of the Chargers anymore.
So
I was never scared of the Chargers outside of
I'm doing the LT days. I'm doing to
if
the LT
LT is there, I'm scared of the Chargers.
Yeah. I was
LT
the LT days.
I ain't scared of no fucking Chargers.
Yeah.
but
But
you got
Philip Rivers, LT. Yeah,
you got all this drama going around, and you told me this a year ago. A year ago.
Man.
And I'm like,
I told you that because I remember all the stuff that was going down. Like, I seen Joe Buttons and his homies break up.
right, drama.
I seen what was that, $1 million worth of game? I seen when they had broke up.
Brandon Marshall,
when Devin Wade left. Let me just say that.
Right.
I seen when that happened. I seen when Brandon Marshall, who I think fumbled the bag, $20 to $100 million bag.
Right.
On just I really do. I believe it is in between 20 to 100 million. And here's the reason why I say I think he fumbled that, because these are all shows that just came about after we start seeing I Am Athlete. All right. And Newton got his own show after I Am Athlete.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen Shady and Deshaun Jackson get a show.
Right.
Pac-Man Jones got his show. You see the pivot up there. You see
what your boy named Asante Samuel? He got his show.
Asante Samuel. That's what I'm saying. All of these shows, they could have been right under your umbrella.
Right. And like a lot of those shows you just said.
Lou Will and what's the name from Kevin Hart crew? They got a show together.
They got a show together. Yeah, Spank from Philly, right?
Yeah. We can't forget about Steven Jackson and
But no, they was together before. They had their show before that.
Okay.
But all just saying, and people love drama.
Right.
Drama sells.
It does.
And when you told me that a year ago, I was like, what Dennis talking about?
And then I seen the show that was totally independent, doing their thing, talk about relationships. Tonight's Conversations.
Yeah. What happened?
Tonight's Conversations was doing their thing.
Drama.
They went out drama, but you know what it's all about, Ryan? 90% of the time it's about money. It's about money, and the other 10% is about greed.
The reality show now.
People will get jealous. People will get jealous. And let's say me and you doing the show right now. And let's say you got jealous that Derek was taking up too much airtime.
Right.
Now you mad at Derek. Derek ended up leaving. He get his own show. That motherfucker got $100 million.
Right.
I like Rock the World. I don't know if y'all into like the whole nerdy thing with comic books and anime, but them dudes been together the whole time. My kids grew up on them. And I like the fact they were all homies. I want to ask them like what kept y'all together, because I know y'all been beefing, because you always have different ideas. People want to do different things, money and stuff like that. You know, but the product, and you talk about this a lot too, is about the product. The product is what? Whoa!
Kick your ass.
What I do? What I do? I'm just saying. Oh, you know if I don't got to move, what it makes like contract? No, I ain't like that. Listen. If I ever got put on, I'm putting all everybody else on. But anyway, I show love. I don't do that. I'm not a hater.
So it go back to what I was just saying.
Yeah,
drama. Everybody loves drama. They want to see what Cam Newton going to say next. What Ryan Clark going to respond. What Gilly the kid going to say. What. And people eat that shit up.
They do. It's a new reality. So, and it's crazy as like 10, 20 years ago, you couldn't tell me that guys talk this much unless it's about sports.
Right.
But we don't. Now we talk about drama. It's like but that's what's selling.
That was selling.
That's what's selling. Yeah.
What this person gonna say about this person? What that person gonna wear? And I like Dennis pointed this shit out a year ago.
Yeah,
and I ain't pay attention.
Yeah,
I'm like this shit just blow my mind.
Yeah.
So that's all I got for you, Dennis.
All right, what you got over there?
Oh, for certified player?
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox. We gave him a new contract. Hopefully he can stay healthy. We're building a team in San Antonio. So I just hope he can stay healthy enough where we can get the best. I think he's about 26, 27. He might be a little bit younger. Hopefully we get the most out of, after his surgery and stuff, and we can try to build a team around Wemby. So yeah, De'Aaron Fox is my guy. He's my certified player.
All right, what you got over there, Ian?
So none, because there's no basketball, there's no football, there's no hockey. Racing is currently on a break. And as much as I am a casual Chicago Cubs fan, and there are 3 games below Brewers right now in the division, there is really no positives to talk about in the sports world. So when it comes to certified players, my answer is none, because there really isn't any right now. So.
All right. Certified player, Shedeur Sanders will be starting this week. That's number 1. So I'm happy about that, because he's getting a start, actually getting a nod to go out there with the ones. The next certified player I got out there is Keenan Allen has went back to the Chargers. So they have them a certified wide receiver over there.
No,
I'm happy about that.
Retire.
No. He just went to the Chargers. He just signed an $8 million deal. Ain't nobody giving you no $8 million to retire.
Right.
I read something that he would talk about he going to retire with the Chargers. The what I read.
Where was he at? Where was he at last year? Who was he at last year?
Chicago?
Chicago? Okay. Ian, how did he do over there?
He was okay.
Okay. Allen, I think he is the greatest wide receiver in Chargers history.
Oh, you are not going to disrespect Lance Altworth like that.
You're not going to disrespect Evan. No, don't do that.
What's is Lance all time? I think Keenan
Lance
Allen
all time. He's like the OG when it comes to
All right. Don't
yeah,
do that.
but Keenan Allen, how many All Pros has Lance Allsworth got?
You got to remember what time period this was. All pros back then.
I think he made the Hall of Fame, though. Didn't
Yeah, I know you know, but I'm just saying Keenan Allen probably made the Hall of Fame.
What I'm saying is that all pros, the value of them were different back then in terms of nominations compared to now.
Okay.
So
I used to think Keenan Allen. Now, like I said, this was used to.
Yeah.
Like, let me make sure I get this out the way. I used to think back in 2018 that Keenan Allen and Mike Evans were the same type of wide receiver. All right. Like I said, 2018 is when I used to think that.
Consistent, you mean?
Don't come to me in the comments talk about some. When have they ever been the same? I said the year. All right.
You talking about just consistency? That's what you're saying?
Well, no, I was talking about, like, you know, I didn't at that time. I didn't see that much of a difference between. I think it was 2008. Don't quote me on the year. I think it was 2018 when I think they both had like a 1,000+ season or whatever. Don't quote me on the year, but I used to think that they were like the same type wide receiver.
What year you
That's
said?
how I felt.
What year you said?
You also had.
I said I think it's 2018.
No, on the one.
Yeah, that was his.
People on major platform podcast. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right, Marcus. You is right.
He has Keanu has no All Pros.
Yeah.
I mean, Keanu having no all pros makes sense. I mean, Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, DeAndre Hopkins,
Yeah,
Calvin Johnson.
He was up there with one of the best.
Yeah. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons with 100 catches, over 100 catches. So yeah,
what year did he have 1,000 yards?
He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 yard season.
What was his best year?
Hold on, I'm looking at Lance Allsworth now. He has more yards. He has more yards than Lance Allsworth now, but Lance Allsworth has more touchdowns.
Right, but to put it into context, what happened back
then?
then?
Well, his numbers are better. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight 1,000-yard seasons. So Lance is definitely the better player.
Mike Evans is very much consistent. Yeah, you are again, Marcus.
Yeah, he well, we know Keenan Allen and what's his name not the same, but they consistently are the best for that team. But Lance Allsworth is the best all time. Yeah. This dude had 11, 13, 14, 13, 10 in the 60s. He's balling like this. But that's part of that Air Coryell that was Air Coryell. Yeah, I think Air Coryell, right?
Antonio
Coryell was the 80s.
Yes.
That was Dan Fox.
Hold on.
Andre said Antonio Gates is the greatest offense receiver weapon ever.
Oh, in Chargers history?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean that's fair. That's fair.
Antonio Gates. Everybody was sleeping on.
I still say no. It's LT. Receiving, rushing, playing quarterback as well.
No, he's not better than Gates. He's not better than Gates for receiving. He's not better than Gates.
Look, Gates.
I say it's LT. Receiving. The boy can cut your yard, mow the grass. All right. He also out there walk the dog. Okay.
Yeah. And he also made a video.
Yeah, make a music video. Yeah.
Listen. Yeah, LT's the greatest offensive threat in Charger history. I give you that.
Hey, Marcus Betts, Kellen Winslow, Senior.
Yeah,
I forgot about him.
Not Junior. Not Junior.
Yeah, not Junior.
Yeah.
Senior.
But Gates is probably the best tight end. He's a top 5, top 10 tight end all time. So yeah.
I mean, he's definitely top 10. He's definitely top 10.
There another
Yeah,
one.
Richard Jackson. I
Winston
always
Jackson.
slept on him. Dalton. I slept on him a lot. Because Chargers are not
He also
known for their
went
receivers.
to Tampa Bay, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I sleep on a lot of their receivers. Keenan Allen, to me, in recent history, is probably, if you want to put him second behind Lance Allsworth, that's fine.
Vincent Jackson.
Top 10 running back all
LT
time.
being a top 10 running back all time. I'll see
Who?
that. Yeah.
Who?
Top 10.
LT.
Is 9 running backs better than LT?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's top 5.
I think that he is at least top 10. He's definitely in the top 10.
He's top
definitely-
5.
I think he's top 5. I don't
think
know
top
10 running backs
Is
better than him.
LT better
I'll
than
give y'all
Marcus
the
Allen?
argument. I'll give y'all the argument of Adrian Peterson. I'll give you the argument.
He's a better rusher.
I don't think
but
Adrian Peterson
he don't get more
is better.
touchdowns than LT.
Look, as long as your top 3 is Jim Brown, Walter Payton, and Barry Sanders, I don't care what order it is. As long as that's your top
And then
3,
it's Emmitt Smith.
I really don't
Then
care
it's
who 4 to
Smith,
10 is. I really don't care who 4 to 10 is, as long as you got Walter, Jim,
Right.
and you got Barry. in your top
You-
Right.
Like,
To me,
What about
Adrian,
Eric Dickerson?
I like Adrian Peterson, but he just
Damian better than Eric Dickerson.
Russian?
LaDainian is better than Eric Dickerson.
He don't have 2,000 yards back then. Wasn't they get two 2,000 yard seasons?
LaDainian is better than Eric Dickerson.
Probably
I
in
don't know about
touchdowns,
that,
but not
man.
Russian. This is pure Russian.
We're
I'm gonna
talking
go
about
Eric
career.
Dickerson.
We're talking about career.
Yeah.
Overall,
He's a touchdown
All
overall.
y'all talking about is his Rams days. Y'all don't talk about his Colts days. We're talking about
Yeah.
career. You know, LT left the Chargers, went to the Jets, and still I think almost had 1,000-yard season.
Eric Dickerson has 2,000 yard seasons, so that's his. You know, that's where I hold him. He has 90 touchdowns, 13,000 yards. He has one 2,000 yard season. He has 2,100.
I know he only had one.
that's tight end
Yeah.
that we see now, and
And then you got to put OJ in there as well. OJ,
Oh,
yeah.
definitely. Okay.
oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Juice.
Juice. And listen, I'm surprised you didn't say Gale Sayers.
Well, his
Well-
career wasn't that long.
Well, first
But
off,
if we was going by just straight talent, then he's there. But his
Yeah.
career wasn't that long.
talent-wise, up
I
there,
mean,
he
be
was
honest
one
with
of
you,
the players.
TD career wasn't that long either, but TD
No, it
was
wasn't.
doing his thing though.
He was.
but
I think he's one of the
TD,
greatest system backs of all time.
TD
The
just
greatest who?
He's one of the greatest system backs of all time.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. I like how you put that there. System back.
Yeah.
I like that. You done some slick shit right there. I like that.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm just, it's not that he couldn't do it anywhere else, but with that line we had, it showed that from 10 years after TD, we had 1,000-yard backs. So while TD is the greatest River Bronco running back of all time, Troy Little will be up here too.
Mike Anderson have 1,000 yards?
Yeah, he had 1,000 yards.
You're
Yeah,
talking about Mike Anderson and Clinton Portis?
Clinton Portis.
But Clinton Portis was a better running back than TD. Let me get that out of the way. And we go by talent. Clinton Portis was a better running back than TD.
No, he wasn't a better running back. He was a more talented running back. Nobody was better than TD in Denver.
If we go by talent, if you're out there in the park and you're picking a running back, you're not picking Terrell Davis before Clinton Portis.
1999, 1998.
You're not picking Terrell Davis before Clinton Portis if you need a running back.
Listen, Clinton Portis is faster, but TD is just as.
And he got the shakes.
He got the shakes, but TD will run you over. TD will run you over.
Got the shakes. He'll have you shaking like a stripper. And he got the shakes.
TD played the Super Bowl with a migraine. You know how that is, getting hit. He said, "I can't see." He said, "No, we got this decoy, baby." Come on now.
Let me say
No. LT's definitely a top 10, top 5.
In the chat, listen. In the chat, y'all let me know who y'all taking. Y'all just had to take a running back. You taking Terrell Davis or you taking Clinton Portis? You just need a running back. All right.
Clinton Portis.
I take Clinton Portis all day.
Yeah,
and Terrell Davis came from the college I love.
Right, but TD is a Hall of Famer, bro. Y'all disrespectful, but it's okay.
No, TD is a Hall of Famer. No.
All right.
No. He's in productivity. He had a better career than Clinton Portis.
Right.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I
Who,
ain't- I'm not
who
hating
came
him.
from your? Who?
Huh?
Terrell Davis came from Georgia.
Came from Georgia. Look it up.
Yeah.
He came from the state of Georgia, or he came from college Georgia?
The college.
Came from the College
No.
of Georgia.
Okay.
Look it up.
All right,
man.
go ahead, Ron. Let's get to these questions.
My first question: when a superstar football player get paid, do he need to show up? Show up and show out when the lights on the brightest. On
He needs to show up repeatedly. He got paid. Just got paid Friday night. You got to perform. Productivity. What are we talking about here?
all right. And
Now, not all superstars can continuously show
Thank you,
up.
Sharon.
Simple like
Thank
this.
you, Sharon.
Not
Those
all
are
guys
the-
that everybody deems superstars can continuously show up. Is what I'm gonna say. All right,
why not? You get the money
because
to
everybody, because before when they was under the radar, it was easy for them, to be just a side piece over there. And if they're a basketball player, go get 30 points and wasn't nobody watching them. Or if they're a football player, go out there and get 125 yards because ain't nobody really paying attention to them like that. But once they became the focal point, once all the eyes is on you and you the focal point, and the team got rid of everybody else, and it's just you, it's kind of for some people they can't handle that pressure. It's kind of hard for them, and that's why you see people get those big contracts, and then some people you see them they just melt, they just disappear. Like damn, you paid them all that money for what?
and talk to me.
I mean, it's situational. I mean, honestly, it really depends. I can't just put a blanket answer if it's a yes or no. So to me, it's situational.
All right. There. Talk to me.
So we're talking about a rookie player coming in, right?
No.
No, we're talking about a guy that's got paid to be a superstar.
Oh, probably
Yeah,
be a superstar. I'm sorry. I'm
Okay, if we're talking basketball, let me give you an example.
Okay.
If we're talking basketball,
Right.
there's guys out there that you got. There's like James Harden, who
Right.
went from OKC, paid to be a superstar, and showed up as a superstar. Then you got guys out there like Jordan Poole, you know what I mean? Paid to be a superstar, goes out there and shits the bed.
Right.
I'm just giving examples here.
He went from Golden State to Washington. So I can see how you
Sir, hold on. That ain't what you're gonna do. All right. James Harden went from OKC to Houston.
To Houston and still did not do nothing in the playoffs.
Right,
The man
but he
shut down.
was the MVP. Whoa. James Harden was the MVP.
And he made
What
it to
he
the
done in
championship.
the
And he made it to the
playoffs?
conference. He made it to the
And
conference.
he averaged Danny 37 points a game. So
James Harden was nice. Now
Yeah,
Jordan
James
Poole, on the
Harden,
other hand,
as much as we hold, listen, as much as we hold the playoffs in basketball over a lot of cats' heads, they weren't beating none of the top teams in the West. They just wasn't. They got close. They got close when they tried to beat Golden State. What was that in 2018? But these dudes couldn't shoot in that game. They missed like 18 threes. But anyway, James Harden was a superstar, and he was the best scorer on the planet at that time. So, Jordan Poole came from Golden State to Washington. They were bums. Him and Kuzma were not doing it. So, yeah.
Sir, hold up, dog. Hold up. What was Houston before James Harden got there?
They were Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady wasn't there. No, don't you do that. Tracy McGrady wasn't there. You good. Yo, you good for that, yo. You good for that. You know damn well Tracy McGrady wasn't there no damn 2013.
Whoa. Slow down. What year are we talking about?
It's like 2013.
2013.
It's 2000 because 2012 he was with OKC for the championship, right?
Right.
So I think the next year he got traded.
That's an edge. Get triple team.
I'm just telling you, man. Y'all be sitting there putting all this like Jordan Poole went to a bad team. I don't think fucking James Harden went to no fucking 50-win team either.
You see?
Hold on.
Who the hell did Houston have at that time?
Kevin Martin.
Kevin,
at that time he had Kevin Martin. I mean, that was pretty much it. I mean, Aaron Brooks, Kyle Lowry, maybe.
Kyle Lowry, that's my man, though. I ain't gonna say nothing about Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry, that's my man.
Well, because he come from Philly.
That's right. That's right. I can say it. June out there saying fucking Jersey. I got to get my shit in. Fuck that. I I gotta get my shit in. Listen, man. I be out Jersey a lot, talking to June. I have to talk to June, talk to Boone. I'm out there with DM. On my Jersey, they just keep screaming Jersey. I gotta get my Philly shit in. Fuck that.
You know right, dude. You know right.
But what's crazy is his first season with the Rockets, they lose to OKC in the first round.
Right.
Who were on the team?
Like I said, I was right. The next year they lose to Portland in the first round. They losing to better teams. They losing to better teams.
Whoa. That ain't what we asked you. Who was Houston before he got there?
Right.
You said it was Tracy McGrady, and I said Tracy McGrady was gone.
No, they were pretty bad. They were pretty bad. They didn't really have.
They were just about as bad as fucking Washington was when fucking got there.
They had Scola. They had Jordan Hill, Courtney Lee, Gordon Dragic.
There you go. Go ahead. Keep going.
Marcus Camby.
Go ahead.
They won 34 games. That's not bad.
That ain't what you gonna do. 34 fucking games don't get you a playoff berth. Stop.
I mean, that's true in the West. It doesn't. Yeah.
So you got to get what 40 games? 50?
No, you got to get at least like 44 to get in.
At least 44, 45 in the West, at least.
But
Ian, you was right. You hit on the hammer on the nail. You said it's situational. If you go to a team that is not good and you coming from a team that is good, you are supposed to be now their superstar. In which James Harden within the next 2 years.
That's the thing. Either you're gonna be. That's why I put it in them two perspectives. Either you're gonna be Jordan Poole and shit the bed and drown in a fucking pool, or you gonna be James Harden and try to make the whole city rise to the occasion.
James Harden wasn't a superstar in OKC. He was a superstar in Houston.
But he was playing on a superstar level because people kept saying he was the sixth man of the year. He was doing real good.
He wasn't playing on a superstar
level. They took him to Houston. They took a chance on him, put him in Houston. He became a superstar.
He was an important piece, a cog in the system, but he wasn't a superstar. The superstars were Kevin Durant and Westbrook.
Wait a minute, did he get paid big money being in Houston?
Right, and also Houston. Hold on, in Houston, D'Antoni, that offense made Harden what he was.
Look, I don't care. You get paid.
We ain't really sitting here worried about what made what. That ain't the problem. The problem is you could be in that offense and still fuck up.
My thing is, if you get put into a system, right?
Right.
And now you're considered the best player on the team, and you become the best player on the team, maybe that team just not good enough sometimes. Now, if Westbrook gets props for going to the playoffs the year he won MVP, right?
Right.
He did it with they said basically nobody, right?
He was a sixth seed. They was a sixth seed.
Just like
Jokic was a sixth seed and won MVP.
Right.
But go ahead. Right.
So we give him props because he made it by himself. Durant's not there no more. We give what's the name the nod. And he had a triple-double that season, right? Yeah. So James Harden, he became one of the greatest scorers of all time when he was in Houston. Jordan Poole, he was the other guy. He played pretty good in that finals.
He was the third man on that finals. He was the third man.
Right. So, but he went to Washington. He wasn't going to send Washington to the finals. Like, I don't know what you expect.
I wasn't looking for him to send him to the finals, but I was looking for a 25-point performance from Jordan Poole to uplift them to help them win 10 more games than they did last year.
Okay, but was he a 25-point player though?
Hell no, he wasn't even trying to be. They had a whole team meeting. He outside the team meeting, ain't even looking what's going on. He's flagging the shit. Why they got it? They in the timeout. They in the timeout. He flagged the shit and look to the side. Man, fuck that, man. That Poole drowned. He drowned in that fucking.
What was the highest he averaged? What was the highest he averaged in Golden State?
I don't know. I can't take that off.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So
James Harden in Golden State averaged 18 points. I mean, when he was in OKC.
Right. But James Harden is a better player than Jordan Poole.
He is. I said I didn't say Jordan Poole need to average 30, which James Harden did. I said 25.
But people expect you to do that when you get that big contract. They expect you to average 30.
Not
If you get
just
paid
that,
50,
the ball is
60,
in your hands now. Ain't nobody else. You've been
Right.
shooting the bitch
You
when
the
it was
man
when
on
you was
the
in when you was
team.
in Golden State.
You the man
It's
on the
easy.
team.
You've been
easy.
taking shots away from fucking Steph Curry when you was in Golden State.
It's easy to do that when you got two of the greatest shooters of all time.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's easier for you to be a side jump than it is for you to be the main jump. All right?
Right. Yeah,
That's
we
exactly
know
what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. All right.
My next question. Do it matter who a quarterback have around him to be a top 10 quarterback in the NFL? That
Yeah.
talk to me.
Yes. Yes, it does matter. It does matter. It does. Outside of maybe Marino, and I'm gonna say, no, I ain't gonna say Patrick Mahomes, but Patrick Mahomes had Tyreek Hill and Kelsey. I'm trying to think. All time, Elway didn't really get anybody till later in his career.
I did not
Elway,
say all the time, Dad. I did.
I'm just saying, like, so we're saying a star quarterback. So that means you're a top 10 quarterback. You have to have pieces to do something. So that means win playoff games, get accolades like player of the year or offensive player of the year or whatever, and be considered an elite quarterback. Yes, it does matter. It does. It doesn't hurt you if you ain't got pieces. That definitely helps you.
All right. Ian.
No, it doesn't. And the reason why it doesn't is because if you are an elite level quarterback, if you are one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL, you are going to make the most with the talent that you have. Regardless of what the running back situation, regardless of the receiver situation, regardless of the tight end situation, if you are that top 3 quarterback in the NFL, let's say just for argument, a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, if you are that elite level, one of the best to ever do it in the NFL 2025, you're one of those top 5 guys, you are good enough to take, the cashier at Walmart and have them make them catch passes. Okay. All right, we saw it with Tom Brady. Tom Brady did it throughout his whole career. He would have these guys a receiver that were, working at Target.
Who?
All of a sudden you put him on the field.
Who are you talking about? Whoa. You got to elaborate, Ian, because Tom Brady, up until I say 2009, when he had an elite offense, because for his beginners, this first 4 or 5 years, it was a good system, and Tom Brady had a top 5 defense. So
I'm talking about Tom Brady has gotten the most out of receivers.
Oh, true. I agree with you on that one.
And you would never even think of.
Yeah.
Right. I will say that. Yeah. But he wasn't an elite quarterback until number wise until what 2007, 2006 maybe.
I mean 2007
His
when he
numbers,
got Randy Moss.
that 50 touchdowns on him and Randy Moss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So 2006, 2007, that's when he started getting those elite numbers. And then 2009, I was like, oh yeah, he's the best. For statistically, he's better now. He's better than Peyton, because Peyton was always better statistically than Manning until that 2007 season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You finished?
I mean, that's pretty much all I was going to say is if you're an elite level quarterback, you can get the most out of your talent, regardless of what it is. So,
Dennis, talk to me.
I think it kind of go both ways. I also agree with elite level talent, and I also agree that sometimes you just gotta sometimes you're just in the right position.
Right.
I'm gonna say that you may have the right system around you.
That's true.
I want to ask y'all this: if you did take the quarterback from, let's just say, Jacksonville,
okay,
and put him in Kansas City or Minnesota, do you think he'd be a top 5 quarterback or top 10?
Well, you got to look at it.
Yes.
Minnesota.
In Minnesota,
Trey Lance with the Minnesota, yes.
In KC,
I mean, I'm sorry, not Trey Lance. Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence with the Minnesota, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Minnesota already has the system in place.
Right.
All they need is the quarterback to be able to drive it. All they need is a driver to drive that car.
So-
All right.
Okay.
Right. Same thing with
So-
KC. Andy Reid is a quarterback whisperer. I think he'll get the most out of Trevor Lawrence, and I think Trevor Lawrence will be an elite quarterback.
All right.
That I'm
So
gonna have to say. Let me say this. That I will say no to. No.
He is a
So-
quarterback whisperer. You know it.
so
I'm gonna say this. I'm Ryan. I'm gonna say this to it. No.
no.
Okay. Okay.
So okay.
They would
for
not win a
another-
division. They would not win a division with Trevor Lawrence.
For another example, if you put Trevor Lawrence in Washington,
Oh, he's
They-
definitely.
They don't
he's
even.
definitely going
They
far.
don't even make the playoffs.
Nah, come on, man. He's not that bad.
They don't make them listen. The things is listen. I know somebody gonna take this and call me up in a minute. The things that Jaden Daniels was doing last year with his feet
yeah, he told us up.
made them dangerous as they was.
Right.
I'm
He-
not
Because you
worried
had to
about
watch
Trevor
out for
Lawrence.
his feet. You know he led the. This is the thing. You know he led the team in rushing last year, right?
right.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He led the team. The things he was able to do with his feet
He's clutch
made
too.
them so dangerous, and they came out of nowhere. And nobody seen it coming.
Right.
Jaden Daniels clutch. He's very clutch. So
So
for Trevor Lawrence, he has nice arm strength. He has to work on his accuracy and probably play calling.
They lose that. They lose that. They not gonna. They don't beat the Bears. They don't beat the Cowboys. I'm just
That-
telling you, games they would have lost. That they would have
Right.
lost last year. They not.
So-
They don't make the playoffs. They not beating the Eagles that game. They not making
So-
the playoffs.
I'm trying to see we already take up for him in Jacksonville, but he don't do nothing.
Who take up for him?
No, I just been reading a lot of stuff.
What
In
you
the
read?
past.
Start reading that shit.
So
Sorry, Nash.
you don't think he has any talent?
I think he
Yeah.
got talent, but I think is make or break this year, or his ass gonna be a backup.
It's Jacksonville though, man. He garbage.
You can say that,
But
but at
wait,
some point you need something better out of your quarterback.
wait,
And like you saying it's Jacksonville they garbage. Yet you got Bo Nix out there and made the playoffs and damn it almost and was competing in the playoff game.
No, he
Wait.
didn't compete.
He
He didn't
got-
compete. Don't do that. Why
no,
you
they
trying
was
to
competing. They just that Buffalo
Where was
Buffalo
it?
just started getting some crazy
No.
Wait.
We threw one
Wait.
touchdown and then we gave up.
wait a minute. Yeah,
That was competing.
I cannot say that because
Man, don't do that. Don't do that. I like Bo
Jacksonville
Nix.
did Jacksonville go to the AFC Championship game?
When?
That was in
No,
2017.
no, not with
No, I'm not talking about with Trevor Lawrence.
Wait, what the fuck?
No, but what I'm saying, it
that was 8 years ago. That's like
Yeah, that was 8
You know,
years
that's
ago,
like
bro.
that was 8
Who
years
was,
ago.
wasn't Jared Goff back then?
That's
Was
like,
that
that's
no,
like
they
saying the
had,
Minnesota Vikings did well with Case Keenum at quarterback. Like,
They had what they
Well, they did.
quarterback
They
had.
did.
Blake
They
Bortles.
did.
They had Blake Bortles, wasn't it?
Listen, he made that play. he made that
Right.
play though.
Right.
You say what you want. He made that play. Listen,
right, but
to
Case
be an
Keenum has
elite,
been a career backup ever since, though. Like he
I
had 1
agree.
year to be a starter and he flamed out. Like,
I agree. I agree. If you're an elite quarterback, you have to make the best of what you have. Jalen Hurts did it. Tom Brady did it. John Elway did it. All what's his name? Dan Marino's done
did
it.
it.
Huh?
McNabb did it.
Yeah, McNabb did it for a little bit until you got T.O.
That
No.
That was his
Yeah.
best season. That was his best
Yeah.
season. Whoa. I'm a McNabb hater, and I know McNabb like the back of my hand.
Wait a minute.
That was his best
Give
season.
the man his props. He still did it. I
Right,
don't
right.
care who he
But
had.
with T.O., anybody can do it with T.O. Come on, that's you know. But anyway, like yeah, they did the most with the least.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So guys that had a great people around them, Peyton Manning, Phillip Rivers, Ben Roethlisberger, what's his name? Even Russell Wilson had a nice offense for a little bit, even though the defense was the dominant thing on their team.
We just said the same thing about Jacksonville when they went to the AFC Championship.
That was more defense, though. I wasn't scared of the offense.
The one I'm talking about, the defense basically carried them to the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
That they offense, they quarterback will not put up no numbers that year.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that, man. Sheesh.
Right.
Yeah, look
Dog,
at that.
man. Right.
Yeah. What about Baker Mayfield? Are we putting him in the top 10? Because I was
he's
hearing a
already in
lot
my
about
top
that.
10. He's top 10.
Okay. All right.
So
And he had an up and down career, and now he's on the cusp of being at least a Pro Bowler.
but
I'm not
was
gonna
it
follow the
I
league.
have him as MVP.
wait a minute, there was it
MVP of what?
Hill?
Whoa, Ian. MVP of what?
When he passes for over 5,000 yards this year, I got Baker Mayfield.
Ian, I bet you 50 push-ups that he don't pass a 4,500.
Baker Mayfield, with that explosive offense this year, you're going to see Tampa Bay do something you haven't seen in a long time.
For 5,000 yards, you saying?
All right, 4,500. 4,500.
No, I ain't picking that bet.
All right, 4,500.
I ain't picking
He's
that
going to
bet.
be okay, I'll put it to you like this.
Dylan, you see how Derek just flip flop real fast?
Derek, I'll put it to you like this then. He's going to be at least top 2 in passing yards this year.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to that, but we're not doing that bet. I won't bet.
The way Tampa Bay has built that offense is going to be very explosive.
You're a lot younger than me, and I'm not embarrassing myself. I'm good, bro.
My next question: when Cam Newton in his prime, was he a top 5 quarterback?
He's a top 3 quarterback. Yes. How many quarterbacks can we put over him in his prime? Of course, Brady. Of course, Manning. But even then,
ain't no
that
damn
point-
Manning. That arm was noodle as shit when he was in that
it was.
time.
It was. Okay. Calm down.
I can't stand Baker.
He might as well say top 2. I don't think he was better than Tom Brady, but he did have 15-1 record. So, yeah.
And then the next year the Falcons got the MVP and went to the Super Bowl.
Right. But
You know,
that Cam Newton was unstoppable, man. All he did was score touchdowns, poke his chest out, kiss babies. The league was not ready for that.
Hop in.
Wait, what?
Was he top 3 quarterback? Was he a top 3 quarterback in his prime?
Cam Newton.
He had one really great year where he was MVP. So, yeah, he was top 3 that year. Yeah.
Cam.
Oh,
Whoa,
Cam. And the thing about it is, if Cam, like the fumble thing, look, they were getting their butts kicked the whole entire game. But he ran through a lot of teams in that playoffs. Like, that playoff run was historical. So, hey, he became a better team.
My next question: should the
Phillip Rivers ain't win no
NFL,
MVP.
huh?
Phillip Rivers ain't win no MVP though, Marcus.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers was never a top 5 quarterback. He was a top 10 quarterback.
You
Should
don't think Phillip Rivers was never top 5?
Nah. I can name 5 guys.
But but you used to praise Justin Herbert. I think Phillip Rivers is better than Justin Herbert though.
Yeah, but he had LT and Antonio Gates. Not fair.
Wait,
And he had Keenan Allen. And he had Keenan Allen. And he had a young Keenan Allen. He had a young Keenan Allen.
Justin Herbert had 2 1,000-yard wide receivers one year.
Okay.
He had a top 5 / running back.
He dropped 9,000 yards, but Phillip Rivers still had LT, Gates, Vincent Jackson. Like, yo, man,
I'm just telling you like this, man. Justin Herbert was up 20 in a playoff game and lost.
That's true. And lost to Trevor Lawrence, right?
Yeah, lost to Trevor Lawrence. All right, so listen. I don't give it to. That's why when people say he a top 10 quarterback, Jalen Hurts has never been up 20 and lost the game. Let's get that out the way. All right.
I ain't gonna lie about
Rivers, I'm not sure about Phillip Rivers, but I know Jalen Hurts ain't ever been up 20 and lost the game. Because I know Ron would have came in here and gave me the business if that shit would have happened. So I know Jalen Hurts ain't never been up 20 and lost the game.
Phillip Rivers beat Peyton Manning, so I can always give him props for that.
But
yo, what is up with you with the Peyton Manning shit? Yo, everybody beat Peyton Manning. What are you talking about?
That's true.
Yeah, like he was harder. Everybody beat Peyton Manning. He was a whore. Everybody beat Peyton Manning. He was a whore.
Peyton Manning's the top 5 quarterback though, all time.
Not everybody beat Peyton Manning, Dennis.
Yeah, not everybody. Yeah.
We beat Peyton Manning.
True.
Yeah, that's Herbert's fault. The defense got him 3 interceptions.
Right.
What the fuck?
My next
They was up
question.
20.
Well. To his defense, he had a bad
I ain't
coach.
even gonna say defense. Asante Samuels Jr. got him 3 interceptions.
Brandon Staley's a horrible coach, and he had Anthony Quinn.
I
No
don't give
offense.
a damn who coaching. We up 20.
My next question. Should the NFL have a cap limit when it comes to pay pass rushers and wide receivers and be average quarterbacks? Dennis.
Hell yeah, that's Matty Ice's fault for losing that Super Bowl
Yeah.
28-3. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, they want to keep blaming that shit on Kyle Shanahan. He's a fucking MVP of the league. He got the right to change them fucking play calls in the huddle.
Right.
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, all right? No, that ain't for you. I ain't saying you, Ryan. But I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. It's Matty Ice. Yeah, it's your fault. Do you want to win or not? The fuck, win the ball.
Hey, Ron, why
You
they
took
bringing
a
up
fucking
old shit,
18-yard stack and got you out of field goal range. Fuck
Yeah,
out of here, man. I ain't trying to listen.
Hey, Ron, you trying to
It's his
smart, Ron.
Yeah. My next question. Should the NFL have a cap limit when it comes to pay pass rushers and wide receivers and
They already
be
got a cap.
quarterback?
They got a cap.
Right. No, what happens is if you are elite all pro like Michael Parsons, I'm sorry, man. You got to hit the bank, bro. You got to hit the bank.
Man, you listen. If I'm Michael Parsons, and now all the shit Jerry talking,
Right.
you're gonna have to give me 40. You got to give me 42 or plus. Okay.
No.
I would have stayed for 35, but now I need 42 plus.
You might have to give him 50.
No, me, I'm getting traded. You're not finna just keep on dogging the fuck out of me, talking shit about me on national TV. No, you gotta trade my ass.
Listen. Did he?
When did we buy him out? When we lost all those games that year? Hell yeah, that's the whole damn straight. That's damn his fault. Yes. When we lost all those games 2023. And you know what he did the next year? He won the fucking Super Bowl. That's what you do as a comeback. All right? How about that? Now type in the Dallas Cowboys. Type in the Dallas Cowboys and when fucking Tony Romo bombed out.
Hold up. Don't act like Jalen Hurts in 2023 weren't the hoop, wasn't balling.
He was balling, but we still lost. It's still his fault.
No, y'all just can't beat Tampa. That's all.
No, I know that. I've had a conversation with people about that. I said if we saw Tampa in the playoffs, we'd lost. I said
My
that
thing was, it's the same thing when McNabb and T.O. It's just for some reason that connection can't be no longer than a year. That should be one of the best connections in all. I'm not saying it's not, but it should be at least a top 3 between them two.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown should be.
Wait, hold on. Here go this guy. You won because of Barkley. We got
That's
2
true.
to Super Bowl because of Barkley. I
Right,
give you that.
but Jalen Hurts held it down. He's the second best player on that team.
Barkley, I think, has 50
answer
yards.
your question about a cap. To me, this is ridiculous. I have to ask one question as a follow-up.
Yeah.
Is there a quarterback salary cap when it comes to quarterbacks getting paid?
That's what I'm talking about. It
No,
should
what
be.
I'm asking is like right here, right now.
No, it shouldn't.
Is there a cap for how much you can pay a quarterback?
No.
So
No.
if there isn't a cap for the most valued position, I never say most important. I never say
Right.
most important because
Right.
offensive line to me
Right.
is the most important position in football.
Right.
But the most valuable position doesn't have a cap towards it. Then a running back, receiver, tight end, offensive line, defensive line, linebackers, corners, safeties, even the freaking long snappers. They shouldn't have a cap if there is no cap for the quarterback. So no.
No, then my question. If you're a B average quarterback, you should not be making this amount of money.
That sounds good, Brian, but it's not about what you should be making. It's about what the market dictates.
That's right.
And if the market dictates, and if the market, and if you a dumbass owner and you see every year that it's going up about 5 million, you should sit back and say, "Hey, he ain't that damn good.
Right.
Let's give him this 40. Let's give him this 45 now, and let's get it out the way."
Right.
But no, y'all want to wait, and now it's 60.
Right.
Is Russell Wilson? Did he deserve that contract coming to Denver?
Yes.
Yeah, because y'all was desperate for a quarterback.
Yeah.
What happened when you?
Right,
This is
right.
what happens when you. This is why I always tell people: stop being desperate.
But
Right.
When you're desperate, dumb shit happens.
Dumb shit happens. Right.
You
So-
gotta look at his resume too.
His resume is good, but it was
That's not a
covered
good resume.
with
Man, Super Bowl champ.
right, but
That's not a
it
good
was
resume.
covered with a good run game and a great defense. I'm not saying that somewhere along the line, Russell Wilson
Right, Martin?
fell from elite, from top 10, top 5, well, top 10, to just hitting the 15 best quarterbacks in the league. So
let me ask you.
because I argue that Russell Wilson was much better than Justin Herbert, and I was so wrong that year. I was so wrong.
Let me ask you this: how many games Russell Wilson won in Denver?
The first year was 5. The second year was 8.
Now, before Sean Payton started acting a fool on the sideline,
That was only one season.
games? How many games you think Russell Wilson could have won after that?
If he would have wanted Russell Wilson there, we could have went to the playoffs.
Okay,
Yeah, they was looking good enough to go to playoffs. That year.
Right.
I get it.
y'all were
Not
looking
saying-
real good.
Not saying it was
We were
guaranteed they
competing.
were
We were
going to win,
competing with KC
Right.
but
that
they
year.
were competing in
Right.
those games. What
We
I'm
were
saying.
competing with KC.
Right, that my answer right
Now,
there.
y'all competing
That
with
my
KC this year. Y'all must beat them this year.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say, Derek. Y'all had Kansas City on the ropes.
You
It
did.
was the Wilson.
You did. I just something happened. There's a lot of with Sean Payton. He didn't want him there.
Right.
He was
it
very
wasn't
critical
his
of him.
guy,
Something happened with the drive of football and Russell Wilson. He's not the same player I've seen in Seattle.
but it
He's not.
wasn't his guy. Sean Payton did not handpick Russell Wilson.
True.
Russell
True.
Wilson was
But
already
you said
there
you can
before.
fix Russell. You said you can fix Russell from the Daniel Hackett of debacle. So don't sell us, wolf tickets if
Bullshit.
you can't deliver. And
Right.
now a playoff berth is fine, but that's what I'm saying. Russell Wilson at one point was elite. Or elite cusp. Like he was like right in between a Pro Bowler and an elite quarterback.
We're gonna
Right.
He
see
had a
what
great
does.
first 4 years though.
We're gonna
Yeah.
see what he does this season, though. You know
Right.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
we're gonna
With
see.
Giants.
With a mediocre
Don't nobody
Giants
give
team.
a fuck about the Giants. Don't
Right.
nobody give a
Yeah.
fuck
We got
about
elite
the Giants.
neighbors, so I don't want to hear no, he ain't got no weapons.
Now, then my next question. Who had more pressure on them? Trevor Lawrence or Justin Herbert? And
Trevor
why?
Lawrence.
Justin
Trevor
Herbert.
Lawrence.
Justin Herbert.
I
Justin
say
Herbert.
Trevor Lawrence.
Justin Herbert, yeah. And listen. I know you've been hard on me about Justin Herbert. You've been hard on me about Phillip Rivers too, but hard on me with Justin Herbert. I still think he has elite level passing talent. This first 2 years still impresses me. 9,000 yards in your first 2 seasons, that impressed me. But we got to give him some chance. Now they got a running game over there with I can't remember where they had a running back. But we'll see. We'll see what he do this year. I definitely want to compete against those guys. I'm not big on the Chargers organization as a whole, but we'll see. The Harbaugh's turned a lot of they turned for 49ers around, so I think they'll turn the Chargers around.
Yeah.
So.
So
Talk
I'm
to
very
me.
confused why Derek said my name because my pick is
Because
Herbert.
we have discussions about Justin Herbert. I'm always big on him being top 5.
My
Sorry.
issue with Justin Herbert, and I've said this to Rashad, I've said this on
Man.
Stay Tuned Live, I've said this on multiple shows over the last 3 years. My issue with Justin Herbert is that talent-wise, does he have top 5 level? Yes. But has he performed like a top 5 level when it matters
No.
the most?
No.
No.
And every year he's been in the league, there's been some bullshit excuse
Yeah.
for Justin Herbert.
That's true.
Every year
Every
it was,
year.
oh, he didn't have any weapons. So they go out and get him some receivers and try to help him with that. Then it was, oh, about the coaching, Brandon Staley. Okay, they fire him and they bring in Harbaugh. And then it was, well, the system and everything. So they changed the system. Every year it has been some bullshit excuse for why Justin Herbert has talent to be top 5, but he isn't performing like a top 5 quarterback.
In the playoffs.
So
Yeah.
the reason why there's more pressure on him this year is because he really needs to step up. Herbert needs to step up and show that he can be that top 5 level quarterback and he can actually perform at that level. I'm not taking the excuses. I'm not listening to the excuses. And if the Chargers have an issue this year and they don't live up to expectations, I don't want to hear no excuses for Justin Herbert. No.
Right.
I don't want
Hey,
to.
hey, Dalton, I just want to let you know I picked Trevor Lawrence on this one. All right.
Why
I didn't
you
pick
say?
Justin Herbert. So
Why you
so
say
you-
Trevor
and
Lawrence?
I'm one of
I
the
gotta
and I'm
hear
one of
this.
the biggest. I'm one of the biggest Justin Herbert haters. Okay, but I didn't even pick him to be on the hot seat because I think it's Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence has not been performing.
That's
Has
true.
been looking real shaky. I'm just here to say it. Y'all can say it's the Jaguars all y'all want to, but other
They
teams are
garbage.
getting better.
They're garbage.
Other
The
teams are
Chargers
getting better,
actually have a
and
team
they not
and a
even.
top 5 defense.
Wait a minute.
This is my division, so I always want to protect the Chargers because we compete against them. So that makes us actually look pretty good if we're going against a top 5, top 10 defense. But yeah, Justin Herbert does not get a job done in the playoffs. He had what, a 3-year sample size now. This is 4th
But he
season.
made the playoffs though, and
Made
the
the
division
playoffs.
where 3 teams made the playoffs. But
Right.
see, the AFC South is the worst division in the NFL,
That's true.
and you can't win that one. Yeah, it's on you. That's why
That's
I'm saying
true.
that.
But
See,
see,
I talk shit about Justin Herbert. I do. I talk
you don't
more
think
shit.
you
But
don't
in this
think Trevor
point,
Lawrence.
it's Trevor Lawrence.
You don't think Trevor Lawrence going somewhere else with an elite offense or at least a good offense, he would do better?
I'm here to tell you, if you put Trevor Lawrence on the Houston Texans, they would not have won a playoff game.
Right.
Oh no, he's
I
not better
know.
than C.J. Stroud. He's not better than C.J. Stroud. No, he's not even
Exactly.
close. No. But I think he'll do better than he was at
And
Jacksonville.
mind you, he was the number 1 pick. He was the one won a national championship. He was supposed to be the man. They've been praising this motherfucker since he beat Bama. When
Oh,
Clemson
wait,
played
wait,
Bama
wait,
in that
Has he
championship.
thrown?
Hey,
Has he
hell,
thrown
I'm
for
sorry,
4,000?
Dennis. I'm sorry, Dennis, but one of your esteemed people that you do shows with was saying how he's the next Peyton Manning. Oh, this
Yeah, a
guy's
lot
gonna
of
be the
people
next
saying
Peyton Manning.
Yeah, a lot
Oh,
of
this
saying
guy-
that. Yeah.
You know, hey, my Buck Buddha, Buck Buddha over here, Buck. But
Yeah.
when it comes to Trevor Lawrence, he had all the hype coming out of Clemson, and all the Clemson's fans were saying that he's the next Peyton Manning.
Right.
Hey, to all those people that were saying that, where are you now?
Well, maybe because Peyton Manning was sucked in the playoffs when he first came in the league, so maybe they on the they might be on to something.
No, but they were saying that he was the next Peyton Manning. They're making it sound like he was
Number
one of the best.
wise, do you think
Right.
he's the next Peyton Manning? No.
Wait a
No,
minute.
not right now. No.
Wait a minute. How long Trevor Lawrence been in the NFL?
2021.
4 years now?
Yeah,
4
2021.
So yeah, 4 years.
No, it's
Yeah.
more than 4. He got his contract extended. He got that money already, didn't he?
All right, it's already year
He's looking
5.
for it.
This is
So,
year 5.
Okay, so you've been in the league for 5 years, but you have not did nothing.
Right.
You
Right.
made it. You made it to the playoffs. How many times? Once. And you sit in the bed. Yeah, you have not did nothing else. If I'm the head coach in Jacksonville, I might be looking at another quarterback next year, drafting a quarterback. The Trevor Lawrence, what he showed people, he cannot get it done. Like Dennis just said, that are easy as division. But my next question: do you think some of the quarterbacks in the NFL would have went to another college? Their NFL career would have turned out different. Dennis,
Said quarterback, right?
quarterback.
If they went to another college.
Yep.
I think, okay, so I think a couple quarterbacks need to go to different colleges just to get. I think I just think they need to be in the SEC. All right.
Right.
I think Trey Lance needs to be in the SEC. I think what's the bull name? He was throwing bombs and banging moms and shit like that from the Jets.
Oh, you talking about Zach Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to be in the SEC.
Oh no.
Who's another guy? I think
He was being
you know what?
Texas
I'm
State,
be honest
Florida
with you.
Atlantic. Okay.
I think they need to be in the either SEC or the Big Ten. I'm not gonna hate. Big Ten is the conference right now. They won back-to-back national championships, so they're already
Okay.
conference right now.
For
So I think
example,
they need to be in one of them two. They need to be in one of them two, conferences. And I think
okay.
that they would have been playing, and more NFL talent. Is what I'm trying to say.
All right. Ian.
It's situational. It really depends on what quarterback it was. Like, there's certain quarterbacks that went to the right college, they went to the right system,
Right.
and they did what they had to do. And
Right.
then there were some quarterbacks who went to a wrong system, but they still had so much talent that they ended up being a superstar and shining someplace else. So it's situational. Really depends on who you're talking about.
Dad, talk to me.
Man, situational. Like Cam Woody, we went from Florida backing up. Who we backed up? Tebow, yeah.
Tebow.
And then he went to Auburn. So yeah, it's situational. As I said, all your college career is to get you an NFL. That's why I really don't pay too much attention. I get it what you're saying, Dennis, that your habits and your weaknesses and all that kind of show.
But they start to show, and it help you develop. Like another one, Anthony Richardson.
Mm-hmm.
He should have been with Cliff King. He should have been with what's the guy who used to coach Oklahoma? Head coach. He coached SEC now. I'm in the USC now.
Mark
USC.
Stoops.
No, USC.
Oh, Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln Riley. Anthony Richardson should have been with Lincoln Riley. Jalen Monroe should have been with Lincoln Riley.
Mm.
He would have helped them become a better pro quarterback.
Right.
You answered that? Well,
He said it already. Next question.
Yeah. It's situational. As I said, it depends, but your college career gets you ready for the pros. So, as long as you get to the NFL, then you make your name professionally. You know what I'm saying? In college, I get it. Especially now. But your whole job in college is to get you to the pros. So
yeah.
yeah.
All right. My next question. Do you think NFL players that retire early, do you think they is worried about if they have CTE or they don't have the love for the game no more? Dennis.
Might be a combination of both. I can say that.
There.
Barry Sanders, I think the love for the game was going. I think he got tired of not going far in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And he knew he was a generational player and talent. But Detroit held him in limbo for years.
Right.
And they weren't letting him go. They weren't letting him get traded. He should have went to the Cowboys. He should have went to the Broncos. Somebody that was elite back.
Why do y'all throw your team in there?
I mean, because we won 2 championships in the 90s. But anyway.
See, boy, I tell you.
I mean, hey, look. Curtis Martin got like second, third chances after he left. Was it New England? Then he went to the Jets.
Jets and went somewhere else.
Yeah, he was leading the Russian every single year. That boy was the most consistent running back of all time, damn near, man. It's crazy. But yeah. Yeah.
Ian, talk to me.
I mean, it depends. It really does. It just really depends on the circumstances. So
CTE, that could make, because Andrew Luck was like, man, I can't keep taking this.
Right.
And everybody will say he quit, but like he was getting rocked, man.
But
what did he hit like 40 to 50 like times a season?
But the coach will never build that offensive line. Also, me and Dennis were talking about that a while back. They will never fix their offensive line. How you expect a quarterback to succeed and you don't know how to fix your offensive line?
But they were winning. They weren't winning the Super Bowls, but they were in the playoffs deep. They lost to the Patriots.
They lost to Kansas City, I think.
Yeah. Like Andrew Luck was a damn near all pro
But-
elite quarterback.
Well, Andrew, you might have said Andrew Luck was doing the same thing that Cam Newton was doing. He
Was-
was running with the ball too.
He was he better? Like, that's a good question. He was better.
I
Andrew
did
Luck
not
was better.
say he was better. I said
But that's a
he
good
was
question
good.
though. Who was better between the two of them? I'm gonna say that one season Cam, and then overall I'm gonna give it to. No, Cam's a better quarterback than Andrew. Oh man, but he won a lot of playoff games.
Yeah. Think about it.
Yeah, that's a tough question. But that, like I just said, we NFL has missed the generational talent. Andrew Luck was supposed to be one of the greats, and the
Yeah.
fact that he retired, was that the 7 seasons, 6 seasons maybe?
He retired real young.
He was real young. Yeah, he was barely 30.
Right. And
So-
I like damn,
But he's smart. He didn't he his family he went to Stanford and stuff. So
yeah. He's
Yeah,
very
he's
smart, but
he's very smart. Yeah,
football wise, his body cannot take it no more.
yeah, taking no more. Yeah,
He got hit so many times. He looked like he was at the strip club. So
Bo Jackson, the muscle off his bone was stripped.
right,
That's how bad. Oh, his hip. Yeah, it was stripped. Like it was off.
right.
Yeah.
So the what I'm saying, these young players, they retiring at 28, 29, early 30.
Yeah.
But do you lose if you getting beat like you stole something and your owner or your GM don't want to build around you? I will retire too.
So they say.
That's just me though. Let's not forget people were pissed. You right, dog. And I was pissed. But I understand later on, I like, damn, they ain't fixed their offensive line or nothing.
Right.
My next question. How much say so should a NFL head coach have over the team?
That need to be in his contract to make sure that he get all the say so that he needs. Because I'm the first one to get fired. You ain't gonna get rid of the players. You're gonna get rid of me first. So I need all the say so that I could possibly get. If not, I go somewhere else.
Dad, talk to me.
It depends on like Jerry Jones don't give the coach much. That's why he handpicks who he handpicks. You know, he has the final say so. But no, the coach should have a say so. Yes.
All right. Ian, talk to me.
The coach should have some say, but at the end of the day, the front office is going to do what the front office is going to do. So
I think a head coach should have like 50% or say so. 50. I'm working with I see these players every day. I work with these players every day. It should be.
You need more than 50.
All right. Well, give me 75%.
But what if you're not a good coach? What if you're just along for the ride?
Listen.
Wait.
You got to negotiate that in your contract. That's all I'm gonna say, Derek.
Wait a minute. I'm glad you brought that up, Derek.
Right.
Because look at the coach, and this is not no shot at nobody, but look at the coach with the Giants.
Right.
Did he have say so with Saquon?
No,
But he did have say so in getting his next defensive coordinator, but he ain't had no say so with Saquon.
Right. And he was the best player on the team.
Yeah.
and don't get me twisted. I know they had Andrew Luck, but there's no way you had any say so as a coach that giving up Peyton Manning.
So
But that situation's a little bit different, though.
The one I'm saying, if you a head coach, you should have 75% or say so. Everybody should be coming to you, not the other way around.
Right.
Absolutely not. No.
Why not?
If anything, it's 75% front office, 25% head coach.
Why?
Because when it comes to the front office, they answer to the boss. They answer to the owner. And when it comes to the front office, they have the final say no matter what.
I understand that, Ian, but as a head coach, if I prove myself, if I've been to the playoffs, if I've been in the league over 10 years, I know football. So all it should be is how big a check you need to write, and will this get us to the Super Bowl?
Okay, so at that point, become a Bill Belichick and become a Pete Carroll and become an executive alongside of being a head coach.
Yeah, well, Shanahan
If
too,
you
but
really
I think
want that power.
I get it. You ask for it in your contract. I get it. But see, I think the GM and all that extra stuff takes away from head coaching. Like you said, Ian, that's the front office job. But I need players to win ball games. So we got to work together. So it should be 50-50. I know football, you know finances.
So
When I got to worry about Mike Shanahan, the worst thing Mike Shanahan do
here's
is,
what I'm gonna say. Look, DK, here's what I'm gonna say.
I'm saying, go ahead.
The way it is now is that it's 60-40.
All right.
That's the way it is currently. It's
All
60%
right.
front office, 40% head coach.
so
And that balance is established for one reason. Because if the owner wants to step in, he'll have final say. It doesn't matter what the head coach says.
so
Unless you're watching the movie Draft Day. And,
So-
then it's a little
Right.
different, so.
Which, by
okay.
the way, is one of the worst
So-
films of all time. But
So who
I
do
like
we
that film.
blame?
You don't like a Kevin Costner film?
I like
grandmother
Draft Day.
My grandmother
Wait.
would shoot you if you was hating on the Kevin Costner film. and
I
shit
like
was
Draft
hey,
Day.
I don't like
was
Draft
pretty
Day
good.
because it has one of the most ridiculous premises to ever exist.
What?
What
So-
like, what is what?
Who
What is what?
who do we blame for the Giants being so bad?
The fucking Giants. The Giants are bad. Why we got to keep going back and forth on the fucking
No,
Giants?
no,
This is
what
about
I
the Giants?
said. No,
This is who we blame. You see that? Now listen, the Giants front office so fucking bad. They stopped doing hard knocks off season because of them motherfuckers. All right,
what
it's
you
the
say?
fucking Giants. Stop
So,
looking around for
wait a
everybody
minute.
else. It ain't that they. Hold on. No. I'm gonna give you an answer. It ain't that they just fumbled Saquon. They also let Xavier McKenzie go.
Right.
All right.
So who do
Just
we
so they can
blame?
go ahead. Hold on. Just so they can go ahead and go get Brian Burns. That was some dumb shit.
Right.
They got rid of 2 star players for one guy.
Hey, Ron, you're talking to an Eagles fan about the Giants. Like, come on.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But
No,
what
that's
I
not
said-
it. He just said, yo, Derek, you're a hater, Derek. You're a hater. If we talk about the Chargers, it was cool for you to say what you had to say about Justin
Look,
Herbert.
really
I didn't keep on the
answer
Giants.
the
Now I'm a hater. Yo, you know what? It's a double standard, dog.
answer the
That's a double
question.
standard, dog.
What you say, Ian?
To answer the question, the
Yeah.
front office gets majority of the blame because
That's
they're
right.
the one that has the majority of the say so.
What?
Right.
60-40. That's the way it is right now.
If you trade your star running back to
They ain't
your
trading him. They
division
let the
right.
man go.
I'm sorry, let him go. No, that's even worse.
Free agent.
You're right. You let him go, and he goes to your division rival. Everybody should be fired, except for the coach.
Wait a minute. The GM said if Saquon go to Philly, I mean,
No, that was the owner. That's the
What?
owner said that.
okay.
I would
my
have
bad.
a hard time sleeping. That was
Right.
the owner that said that.
Right.
That's the
He
one Ian said that the owner got the last talk, right?
Right.
The owner got the last talk, right? Okay. Like I said,
A
dumbass organization.
Hey, Dalton, I'm going to say from a cinematic perspective, yes, it's a good film, but I'm saying it's completely unrealistic. As a football fan, the logic of Draft Day irritates me to no end. It would never
What's
happen
so
in real life.
unrealistic about it? What's so
It would
unrealistic
never
about it?
happen in real life.
Ain't nobody trading them first 3 picks back for the guy that
Right.
they want in the fucking at the
And
6th
then,
pick.
and then
There's
he
a
goes,
dummy
I
born
want-
every
and then
day.
he goes, I want
but
Dan Kennedy
but
on goddamn
the
field.
first now the
Yeah.
first half is realistic. Like somebody suckering you to go get that guy and give up all them picks. That first part is realistic.
Right, and the
But that
owner
second
meeting you
part
at-
on the
and-
trade
and the-
back-
and the owner meeting you at a water park and forcing you to make a trade. I think that's realistic.
Yeah, I think that's
totally see the
realistic
owner
too.
doing that.
Listen, so who gets the final say? The owner owns the team. I think the owner has the final say because this is
So,
his team.
Derek,
No,
Derek,
we don't.
Hold on, Derek. As somebody who has been around a little bit, who's kind of seen some things, the owner will always have final say.
I agree.
Okay, front office is next, and then the coach is last. When it
Right.
comes to like the triangle of like
Right.
decision making.
Right.
my only thing is the head coach really cannot do nothing over there. He cannot do nothing over there. We seen it. What can the man do? The man was like
No,
this.
that's an
But him,
old
hold on. But
Cousin
hold
April.
on.
That's an old movie. It's called Draft Day. Kevin
Yeah.
Costner's in it. Actually, there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good. There's a lot of good actors in that movie.
Jennifer.
Right. Like from a cinematic
P
perspective,
Diddy. P Diddy's in. Never mind.
He did it. He right. He did it. That's support the situation.
I'm just saying, cinematically, I
That
understand
was
it's a
doing
good
the
film,
situation.
but the logic.
But Dabo, ain't that his name? With the Giants? Dabo. He be like this. He was like this.
Look, the coach's job is to do the best with the 53 man roster that the owner and the front office gives them.
Right.
Now, unless he becomes an executive, unless he becomes a president of football operations, unless he becomes a general manager, the head coach does not have the say when it comes to decision making.
Right.
Because that's not his job. His job is to take that 53-man roster that the GM and the president and vice president and scouts and what everyone in the front office gets paid for. His job is then to take that roster and make it the best it can be.
So back in the day, it was a handshake, gentleman type of relationship between owner and coach. You know what I'm saying?
Essentially, it was a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah.
Hey, you build me a roster, okay?
Right.
You build me a roster, and then I will take that roster and I'll try to win you a Super Bowl.
Win a Super Bowl, right?
That was the deal.
That was the thing back in the day. Well, Al Pacino does that in Any Given Sunday, and Cameron Diaz was the future. She was like, "Hey, I need to go."
I like football movies, but baseball movies have better. Baseball have better movies, but I like football.
Hands down, baseball hands down.
My next question: name an NF team you think will win the NFC East division this season coming up? Dennis, talk to me.
Why you say all that long ass shit drawn out?
No.
Why did you make that question and draw all that long shit out? That's the question. Why you make that question? Because you know who the fuck gonna win. Why you make that? That's like saying who gonna win the NFC South. Derek, I got him on this one. That's like saying who gonna win the NFC South. You already know the answer to that. They've been winning the NFC South for the last 5 years. It's gonna be Tampa Bay.
Listen. I don't know. Washington could upset because the Eagles are drunk. They drunk, right? They drunk with power. And
Ain't nobody drunk with the fans. Ain't nobody drunk with the fans. Stop.
I just hope they don't fight me when we beat them on October 5th. But anyway,
there's three.
You got, hey, listen. You got a couple dollars in prison. We got. Listen, I'm telling you, Eagles by 5.
Listen. I don't bet no more. But listen. I think Washington's going to upset that division. I think they're going to go to the NFC Championship again versus the Eagles, and the Eagles will probably beat them by a touchdown. They're not going to blow them about 30. It's not going to be that bad. But the Eagles are the team to beat coming out that division, going into the season. We'll see. But I like Washington.
So the one thing I do know definitively is that the NFC East will not be won by the Dallas Cowboys. That's the only thing I know.
They got a chance.
The Dallas Cowboys will not win the division. They will not win the division. Right?
Hey, look. History repeats itself.
The NFC East will not be won by Dallas Cowboys. That's the only thing
every time y'all doubt the Cowboys find some way to be competitive. I'm telling you, that dream team
have you seen the head coach?
Didn't you say that? Didn't you say that about the season that just won the Super Bowl?
I did.
Didn't you keep saying that? Didn't I tell you stop saying that shit then? Matter of fact, I gotta bring that shit up to B. He was saying that bullshit too. I gotta make sure I say that.
The only thing I know about the NFC East is that the Dallas Cowboys will not win it. So that's my answer.
No, I know for sure the Giants ain't winning these.
If the Dallas Cowboys make the playoffs and beat either the Eagles or the Commanders,
whew.
Wait, hold on, Derek. Let me finish that sentence for you. If that happens, turn off your PlayStation.
Turn off
He said,
I like
"Turn off,
that.
brother."
Hey, Ian, I like that one. Ian.
I like that
one.
one. All right.
I would feel that one. Turn off your PlayStation right now. Turn it off.
Hey,
One-
by the way, shout out to Dennis, by the way. I have seen you've been playing some college football on Twitch. In fact, shout out
That's
your
right.
Twitch, by the way.
I'm gonna get my ass whooped too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's your Twitch
Get
name?
my-
Shout out real quick.
Ignorant Thinker Podcast. I got everything same name.
Okay.
Everything's the same name, so there's no excuses for why you can't find me.
My next question: who is better, Saquon Barkley or CMC?
Ooh.
Oh, Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley. If we'd have said this,
Saquon Barkley better than CMC?
yeah, he better. Yeah, but if we'd have said this like 3 years ago, I would have argued that CMC's a lot better than him. But now Saquon is the man, yo. He's
They
number
had
one.
the same struggles when they was on them corny ass teams, though, Derek.
Listen. Saquon Barkley is number one in the NFL top 100, yo. That's respect. That's respect. He has a Cam Newton like year for running backs.
Jay Jones, look me up.
Yeah.
Ian,
No, this is what I'm going. This is my answer.
Dennis.
I'm taking CMC because he catches better out the backfield.
Oh, now you boy. I hope the Eagles jump. I hope the Eagles jump.
I'm letting you know. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm not ungrateful. I'm just telling you the truth.
Grateful.
You are listen. As you can see, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
I can't wait. Hey, Jude, I'm gonna do it for y'all. Tell you we're gonna get them October 5th. Oh, you ungrateful.
Let me tell you this though. Listen. Let me just say this though.
Go, Dennis.
I'm telling you, as just me, I've always been a CMC fan. It's always been like one of my favorite running backs of the new era. Him and Alvin Kamara, them two guys, like my two favorite running backs. So I think CMC has better hands than Saquon. That's the only difference.
You jumped over somebody backwards. That you understand that Peyton is in one of my classrooms, and like they got that like a mural. That's disrespect.
I got the T-shirt. What are you talking about? I got a T-shirt.
Yo, when you jump over somebody backwards, you not only would you have to see me in the parking lot, but listen. I might come after you, yo. I'm like Jason. Like I'm gonna get you. Pause. Like I'm just saying.
You said y'all got to throw hands.
Throw hands. You jump over me backwards. You ain't had to do that to me, bro. Run me over. That's a football play. I just didn't make the tackle, but you jumped over me backwards. You gave me a Madden play. I'm done, dog. I'm done. You disrespect me.
Hey, after that, Madden made that a play.
Yes. Really. They did.
Right afterwards.
Listen. Spin me around like Barry Sanders. Run me over like Derrick Henry. Stiff arm me to the shadow realm. But you do not jump over me backwards. You just don't.
Look, when it comes to CMC, when it comes to Saquon, there's certain attributes that they have that are better than the other. All right, some things that Christian McCaffrey does better than Saquon. There's some things Saquon does better than Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey run 2,000 yards.
But both of them are not going to be the best running back in 2025.
Christian McCaffrey ever run 2,000 yards? No, sir.
I'm saying that both running backs are not going to be the best running back in 2025.
No, 2,000 yards.
You saying they even, basically.
I'm saying regardless of qualities they have, they are both not the best running back in this upcoming 2025 season.
I think Saquon is faster. I just think McCaffrey got better hands. That's all.
Do Saquon even catch out of the backfield?
No, he catch up. That's how he did the jump. Jumped over the bull backwards.
Oh, okay. I need to go back and watch that.
But no, he can't do it better. Like Saquon, Christian McCaffrey is the best overall running back. Like he does everything. He can rush. He can catch.
So I say it because I say it from an unbiased standpoint. I'm a fucking. They ought to throw me in the fucking ground as an Eagles fan.
No Saquon right now. Saquon better than CMC.
And now all of a sudden I'm ungrateful.
No, but I'm already confirming what you and Ian said. That certain attributes CMC is better, but overall I'm taking Saquon. That's not even a question. 2,000 yards.
Now you asked me that. You asked me that. I need a running back. CMC or Saquon. I'm taking Saquon.
My next question. Name the best storyline going into the NFL season. Ian.
Let's say
The best season, best storyline entering the year is going to be: can the Philadelphia Eagles go back to back?
That's not the best storyline.
That's a storyline. Can you go back to back?
That's not the best storyline.
Super Bowl. Can you go back to back?
That's not the best storyline, sir. I don't like the way you, but you know what? I got you.
That is a storyline. Going back to
I got
back,
you.
that's a storyline.
The best storyline for me is can Shedeur Sanders take the Browns to the playoffs?
Shedeur Sanders. Wait. Shedeur Sanders is a fourth string quarterback.
But he will start. I believe he will start. That's the first thing. And then will he take? How far will he take them? He will start.
Wait, he's gonna start right away. Wait.
Wait.
When's he gonna start?
He gonna start week 1.
This week.
He's gonna start week 1. I think he's gonna start week 1.
I don't know about all that, but let me tell you
Derek, how much you want to put on that?
I'm not putting it on it. I was feeling it.
Hold on. A fourth string quarterback is all of a sudden gonna become the number 1 quarterback by week 1.
We know why he's a 4th-string quarterback. Come on, man.
He's not 4th string no more.
Right. He's the starter. He's supposed to be starting this week.
He has 70%.
I'm sorry. If we're going based off of preseason, Trey Lance started for the Chargers. That make him the starting quarterback now?
No, but they got 4 preseason games, so that's why he started.
What
I'm saying is that Hendon Hooker started for the Lions. That's all of a sudden he's not going to be the starting.
No, he didn't start. It was the other guy. What's his name? Something Allen. Kyle Allen. That fucking.
The point is that both those quarterbacks are not starting quarterbacks.
All right, let me ask you. Here's the storyline that I got.
Who's the starter for you, Eden, for the Browns?
He ain't the Browns fan.
Joe Flacco is going to be the starting quarterback for Cleveland when they start.
You think Joe Flacco better than Shedeur Sanders right now?
Did I say that?
But Joe Flacco is the veteran.
Did I say that he's going to be that he's better? No, my answer was he's going to be the week 1 quarterback.
Okay.
Cleveland's going to use a veteran start the year.
Dennis, talk to me.
Best storyline going to NFL. Ben Johnson and the Chicago Bears. Best storyline going.
Hey, Dennis,
Listen, you built my team up. And I tell you, I got you. That's what I got you.
I love it.
I'm doing what you should have done a long time ago. I got you, Oos.
I love it.
But
Dennis, you are not my tribal chief, sir. You are not.
Ho. What you doing? Tribal chief is here.
I like that.
I love it.
Dennis, I'm going to say I acknowledge the final boss. Okay.
Can Kansas City bounce back and try to win another Super Bowl after the debacle they did in the Super Bowl last year? So to me, that's a big storyline. It's always going to be around the top team. And the top team right now is the Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. So, yeah.
All right. My next question: what do you think about Cam Newton and Ryan Clark debate about Jalen Hurts?
I think that Cam Newton needs to give a premise about his top 10 QBs. For him to be a quarterback in the NFL and keep talking about game changers and game managers, he needs to give a premise out about his top 10 QB list. All right? He has a show. I like his show. I just want to hear the premise. What makes him say, "Hey, this guy is better than this guy"? I just want to know what makes him say that. What makes him put certain people at certain lists? I just want to know. And if I missed it, I'll go back and watch it. If I missed it,
well, I put something talk your ears.
No, not that. I've seen that shit. Next, go ahead. Next one.
Ian.
I'm gonna ask you. I didn't hear the question.
What do you think about this Cam Newton and Ryan Clark debate about Jalen Hurts?
I have no care at all. I don't care.
Tell them again, Ryan. Ain't nobody care.
When it comes to Cam Newton, when it comes to Ryan Clark, when it comes to former NFL players having beef and having issues on social media, I don't care. None of this matters to me at all. It was like when all of a sudden people were tagging me saying, "Hey, you saw Gilbert Arenas got arrested, right?" And I responded with, "I couldn't care. I literally don't care about what former players do with former players.
What did he
It
get
doesn't matter
arrested
to me at
for?
all.
You brung it up. What did he get arrested for?
It was like being in a gambling ring, or like
He-
being in an illegal.
No. He rented out a
He
house
running.
to people
Again.
that was doing the gambling ring inside his rented house.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm going to say to you is that I don't care. I mean, he paid the $50,000 bail to get himself out anyway. It didn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter to me at all.
And then he went and said he's snitching. He said, "I'm going to my show and I'm snitching."
Talk to me.
I respect both of them. I respect Ryan Clark, but no offense, Ryan Clark, you're not better than Cam Newton. You were a great safety in your day. But you were never in an MVP chat talks.
They're not the freshman.
But because when I say that because that's their beef, because their beef went outside of Jalen Hurts and then went to their individual careers.
Okay.
I respect both of them. I respect Ryan Clark. I respect Cam Newton. Jalen Hurts is a top 5, top 10 quarterback. Yeah. I think that the criticism against Jalen Hurts is the fact that nobody's scared of his arm, even though he does have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. So I don't know how you can't be scared of his arm, but it's the least of his attributes that I'm worried about. And with that O-line and with that offense, especially with Saquon, hopefully coming in for another 2,000-yard season. I never want to see anybody, do a slump. I hate that. It's good for the NFL when guys like Saquon do good. Jalen Hurts is a great team leader, and he's a good thing about NFL, and he's a black quarterback. So I always want to support the black quarterbacks. I hate the people that hate on them. So no, I think that Cam is wrong. Cam, he plays similar to your style. You're much bigger and stronger than Jalen Hurts, but he plays the physical type of quarterback. And so, yeah, I agree with Ryan Clark. There's no way you don't put him in your top 5. The guy went to 2 Super Bowls and he won 1. So,
Ian, talk to me again.
I thought I already answered the question.
All right, Dennis.
The thing is with Jalen Hurts too. Also, he shouldn't care about all this, because it's about him. So just keep winning. Just keep winning. That's what you could do. If you go to another Super Bowl, you are a top 10 quarterback in this era.
Well, you gotta look at it like this. A lot of dudes got pride. And Jalen Hurts he might think he got to prove a lot of people wrong there.
He don't got to prove nobody wrong. If he goes to another Super Bowl and win, he's 2-2 all time. No, 2 was it? No, he'd be 2 and he's been to 3. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. So let's say he wins another one. Let's say he wins not even this year, but next year. Let's say he gets back to the Super Bowl and wins it. He's 2-1 all time. Right, and he can retire, and he can go in the Hall of Fame.
So,
what you gonna say about it? What you gonna say?
You gotta give people their props. Where do
quarterback is a lot about winning.
Next question.
That was my last question.
All right, good.
Everybody like and share the show.
All right. Anybody else got anything to say?
Shout out to all the Hall of Famers: Jared Allen, Antonio Gates, Eric Allen. He most definitely deserves that. I remember him growing up. Shout out to all the Hall of Famers, man. Marv Levy. I'm sorry. Excuse me. His innovation, what he did 4 years in a row, man. That would never be ever done, ever. So even though he lost all 4 of them, but shout out to all the Hall of Famers this year.
Shout out to Pops and the Henry brothers, and it come on Thursdays around 10 o'clock. So
sounds good to me. Ian, you got anything?
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and